there are companies out there that so are worth bringing attention to. And there are companies out there that are grinding, who are doing their best, providing not only incredible, men's, care for your head or for your beard, your body, all that. But there are also people who are doing this because they have an incredible story and they want to be able to bring people to experience the hard work, their creativity through their product. And that is one of the reasons why I love the small batch beard companies, because you really do get the story behind the product. And I'm just so completely blown away by my experience that I had with Educated Beards. Kevin, who is the creator and founder of Educated Beards, has an incredible story, which I highly recommend you guys go onto their website and just even look at their, our story. It's phenomenal to see the things that he's had to overcome and the things that he, has been working through, but why he also started this beard care company. And it's not just beard care. There's pomade, there's shampoos, there's conditioners for your scalp and for your head and for, and also for your beard. And for this particular video, I want to share with my experience was when I ordered the beard product, because that's what I do on my channel, right? I don't really have hair. Maybe I might get into like the shaving cream kind of stuff in the near future. If you guys want to see videos like that, please let me know and I'll consider it. But I want to share with you guys my experience that I had with Educated Beards beard line products. And I purchased two different products. One was a beard oil and the other was a beard butter. And then they gave me some sample beard oils that I have right here. And basically they come in these little packets, and it's basically a dropper size for beard oil. And so they gave me everything from the actual scent profile that I chose, and then two others, and then one was unscented. The actual ingredients, for example, in their beard oil, I'll just read off the sample right here. It is argan nut oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba seed oil, and grape seed oil. And what's really interesting about that is that for all the years that I've been doing beard products and talking about this kind of stuff, I have seen lots of companies using those same carrier oils, those same ingredients in their product. And for whatever reason, this just really hit harder. Like it really did. Like my beard felt incredible using this stuff. The beard oil, for example, that I have right here, I am almost done this bottle and I am devouring it. I think it looks incredible. The presentation of this beard oil is really sophisticated. It's straightforward, right to the point. The ingredients are very easy to read and to understand. And the scent profile, it may not have it on the label, so to speak. It does, though, give you the scent profile within the fragrance oils that they use. And so it's really straightforward and it's very simple. I would say that's kind of like the thing that I loved about using Educated Beards, like the beard oil in particular, was that it's just a very simple, right to the point. I've tried other companies from the East Coast, and I feel like they both mirror, so to speak, this idea of manly scent profiles, but also refreshing at the same time. And so it's just really nice to have another Canadian company where you have that, where you have this just smells like the original OG of beard product. The scent profile that I chose for this, my first purchase, which I will want to do more in the near future, the one that I chose was the Balsam Eclipse. And this one is a mixture of lavender and balsam fir, and they say Canada on there. And then I think it's a black pepper, a black peppercorn, and it's a really interesting kind of mixture because lavender is very relaxing, whereas like then you have like the a little bit of like that nature kind of smell to it with the trees. Obviously, lavender is nature as well too. But that black peppercorn is kind of like I don't know if this is accurate to what the actual scent profile is supposed to smell like, but it kind of has a little bit of like a sharp smell to it. It's a kick, and I like that. It's like almost like a bitter kind of smell, if that makes sense. And maybe I'm wrong on how I'm describing that, but like I feel like all three of these just really do a phenomenal job together, and it just really provides this really earthy, relaxing, woodsy kind of smell. And I don't know, to me that just that's just right up my alley. I really like that. And so I'm a huge fan of lavender. I love the smell of it, and I also love the smell of pine. Mint is also one of my all-time favorites. I really like this a lot, and it has a very, very cool, relaxing feel to it. The beard oil itself is the viscosity, I would say, is, in my opinion, it feels a little bit lighter. Not super light, but it's not like, a thick viscosity. I would say it's kind of like on that, kind of light to medium kind of vibe to it. It applies super well. If you guys are new to using beard products, I always recommend that you apply, beard oil on a damp beard, not like a super, super damp beard, but, after like just, wash your beard out. Doesn't matter how big or small your beard is. Wash your beard and then, just dry it off a little bit and then apply the beard oil to it. Again, it's just really interesting, the science behind that. I've learned all this kind of stuff from guys like Dan C. Bearded, but it really just kind of helps spread the oil out, not just along your beard, but also on your skin underneath. I will say this, that the beard oil, not only did it make my beard feel incredibly soft, which is always my favorite thing, it also helped give some shape to it as well. And what's really interesting, I would say, to the beard product is that it was it was very soothing to my face. I was using my heated beard brush, and I may have put on a little too hot, and so I had a little bit of what felt like burn marks on my face because it was just super itchy. And honestly, I was applying this beard oil to those areas where there was discomfort, and it just felt really soothing. Like it really, I feel like the next day it just really helped kind of alleviate the pain that I was experiencing. I say this, the beard oil, its sole purpose is not just for it's not just for your beard hair, it is for your skin underneath the beard. And so that's why you want to use stuff like this. So the beard oil was just a really, really wonderful experience. Simple to apply, and even if there's a little bit of residue left over, you can always take that and apply that to your scalp, or maybe if you have head hair, you can apply it to there as well. And also, I rub it on my arms, right? I love rubbing beard oil onto my arms, especially with like the tattoos and everything else. It just and especially like in the winter time in Canada, that dry skin, all that kind of stuff, it really does help with those types of things. I don't know if I mentioned this in the actual introduction to this company, and I honestly don't even know if I introduced myself. My name is Scott, and I'm really glad that you guys are here. But this company is based out of New Brunswick, and I'm just very thankful that there's another Canadian beard company from the East Coast. It's so cool. So that was the beard oil, and the beard oil for pricing. If you're wondering, okay, what's the price for these products? I believe every single thing on their website for the beard stuff is, I think it's all the same price, which I think is kind of interesting. It's $33 for a 1 ounce beard oil. Now that would probably be the only thing that I may have had a slight critique of, in the sense of just like, wow, like it's kind of like my hesitation of buying. It was like $33 for a beard oil, just seems steep. But then if you think of it, like you're using beard oil every single day, and you're going to be using it for probably about a month or two, depending on how big your beard is. And again, I don't say this often, but I think I should. You don't have to apply a ton of this product onto your face. Like you can use half a dropper, you can just use a dropper size, and that will last a long time. You don't want to overuse beard oil. You want to use the appropriate amount. And so again, I think for a month or two of using it, that's going to last you a long time. So yeah, you may spend $33 here on beard oil, but if you want my honest opinion, the most important product that you need for your beard is right here in this 1 ounce beard oil container. So it's totally worth it when you think of it. And it just smells really good and it lasts a long time. The other product that I have here is the beard butter. Now, this was one that I was really excited about right from the get-go. I like the jar. It's just, this glass jar. Great labeling all the way around. But what I was really, really excited about when it came to the beard butter was that it's a whipped beard butter. And I have wanted to use whipped beard butter for like the longest time. I feel like every company now, what they typically do is the beard butter is like all like, it's a liquid, and then you freeze it, and then it just like it hardens, right? And that's why it has a little bit more of like a denser, creamy kind of texture to it. Whereas whipped beard butter, if I'm not mistaken, it's basically like they're mixing the product as it's hardening, I guess, right? And basically, it's like, and I could be totally wrong on the process of it, but it kind of looks like whipped cream. That's essentially what it feels like. It's just very, very soft and gentle. It almost feels like shaving cream or whipped cream. Don't get those two mixed up ever. But it just kind of has that same kind of texture to it. But I really liked this. It just felt very airy and very soft and so easy to apply into your beard. And it just applies so well. The tricky part with trying to figure out, okay, like, well, how much should you use, how little should you use, I always just recommend just like, maybe just like your thumbnail size. And if you want to apply a little bit more because you think you need a little bit more, it's okay. But beard butter, if you guys don't know, the purpose of using this product is for nighttime, right? Because when you're throughout the day, and I don't have my water bottle here, but I have one in particular. You're always drinking water, whether it's water or it's it's coffee, it's juice, whatever. You're always drinking throughout the day. And what beard butter's purpose is it's supposed to hydrate your beard. And so with a whipped beard butter, what I really like about it, and again, everyone has like their preferences. To be honest with you, I'm a fan of all of it. I really am. You can have a more of a solid type of beard butter. It's all going to melt at this point. At some point it's going to. But I liked whipped butter. I liked, the solid butter. I like all of it. It's really great. But the purpose that, or the reason why I really like this one a lot was that, and this is the reason why I'm a big advocate for using products like this, is because when I woke up in the morning, when I wake up in the morning and I've used this product, my favorite thing about it is that I can put a comb through my beard first thing in the morning, just to kind of, from the beard, the bed head, so to speak, or the bed beard. What would you say, that bed beard? And what I like about it is that after I've, I can actually comb through my beard, and my beard almost looks like I put product in it, and I've already done like the morning routine kind of stuff. It's just really, really good. What I like about them is it's not just the products, but it's the customer service. My wife was the one who purchased these for me, and I would just see the emails that she would get back from the company of, from them just wanting to know, how was your experience with these products? And they send out newsletters, and they're always asking, questions like, we just want to know, how was your experience, and so forth and so forth. And I think there's just such an attention to detail about that should just never go, like, it should never be overlooked. It's something that I think that's a company that is wanting to listen to its customers. It cares for its customers. and it wants to be able to provide you with the best experience possible. So in my opinion, I would say that I think, Educated Beards, are they worth, purchasing from? Absolutely. In my opinion, I think they're contributing a lot to the beard world. I think what you're going to find in it is it's going to be consistent. And that's the most important thing. I would say that they're hitting it right on the nail. They are delivering and executing well, and they're a company that is just striving to really give you the best experience possible. I'm in my office, as you guys can tell from these books, and there's one thing they have in their store that I would love to get at some point, mainly just for the sole purpose of adding it to the collection of books. It's like the Book of Beards or whatever. I think it's like $100 on their website, and that is like really cool, kind of like starter kit. I think there's like scissors in there for trimming your mustache and your beard. I think there's like a comb in there, if I'm not mistaken. And then they have all these different beard products that you can choose from all the different scent profiles that they have. And I just think that is just one of the coolest things ever. When it comes to, it's just like this Book of Beards. It's just such a amazing visual, and I love the idea of we want to educate you on how to properly maintain your beard. So guys, I recommend that you go and check out Educated Beards. The one that, as I said, this is the Balsam Eclipse. That is the one that I have chosen here, and they have other different ones that you can choose from. And if you guys ever do get samples from them, my biggest tip for you when it comes to this, just cut the corner and then apply the beard oil to your beard, and you'll enjoy it. It's really good. So that's all I have to say about Educated Beards. Are they worth it? Absolutely. Go check them out. And if you guys liked what you heard here in today's video, you like the vibe, you like what we're trying to do here at Burton's Beard Reviews, I really do appreciate you stopping by and checking out the video. And if you want to see more videos like this, follow for more videos, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But also leave a comment, because I love to get to talk to people on social media, especially for those of you who are watching this video. I want to get to know you a little bit more. So leave a comment. Have you ever tried Educated Beards before? What's been one thing that you've learned? I guess the question I have for you is, what's one thing that you've learned as you've been growing out your beard? And for me, the biggest thing that I have learned is hydrate. Hydrate yourself. If you don't hydrate yourself, your beard's going to feel that. It really is going to feel that. So, so what's one thing that you've learned in your journey as you have been growing out your beard? Throw that in the comment section down below. Subscribe, like these videos, share them with your friends. And again, as we like to say here at Burton's Beard Reviews, keep your stick on the ice and treat your beard to something nice. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.